13 Weirdest Parenting Trends of the Past 100 Years. 1. Left-handed kids were retrained. This barbaric practice persisted until the 1920s. Lefties often had to wear painful braces. It didn't always work. 2. Cuddling was discouraged. A 1928 parenting manual advised against hugging children. Kissing or letting them sit in your lap were also banned.
Shake hands with them in the morning.
The manual read,
Give them a pat on the head if they have made an extraordinarily good job of a difficult task. If you must, kiss them once on the forehead when they say goodnight.
3. Potty training began early. A 1932 pamphlet recommended starting at birth. The recommendation was government approved. In fact, this bizarre approach is still common in China. 4. Children were kept in cages. Outdoor baby cages were used in 1930s Britain. They were known as airing cages. Babies were supposed to stay there to get fresh air. Their moms were free to do household chores. 5. Breastfeeding had to be accompanied by happy thoughts. Breastfeeding mothers were given a stern warning in 1916.
Don't feed while you are angry.
Experts believed angry thoughts could cause colic. 6. Babies were bathed in lard. This 1916 advice concerned newborns specifically. The baby was supposed to be given an oil bath.
This oil may be lard, olive oil, sweet oil, or liquid Vaseline.
7. Children were kept outside. Fresh air was the parenting mantra of the 1920s. Babies were supposed to be outside from dawn till dusk. Feeding, sleeping, and nappy changing all ideally happened outdoors. Even sunbathing was encouraged for little ones. 8. A baby should be kept in an oversized shoe. This weird idea appeared in the 1910s. To avoid holding a baby, parents were advised to put it in a shoe. This prevented excessive handling. 9. Pregnant mothers were advised against traveling. In 1935, traveling was declared risky for mothers. Even car rides were considered dangerous. 10. Bad posture was more than unhealthy. It was regarded as a sign of moral corruption. Parents went to great lengths to get their kids to stand straight. There were posture courses and special braces. Posture was even considered in college admissions. 11. Classical music was played to make babies smarter. This was known as the Mozart effect. A 1993 study found that Mozart helped babies with spatial tasks. The observed effect lasted just 15 minutes. The study couldn't be replicated. Yet classical music CDs and DVDs for babies are still sold. 12. Crying babies were supposed to be ignored. This was advocated by 1960s pediatrician Walter W. Sackett Jr. His 1962 book, Bringing Up Baby, was a bestseller. Sackett advises parents to not feed hungry crying babies. Otherwise, the baby would grow up to believe he's
entitled to all the love at the expense of the deeper love that existed between his parents before he was born.
13. Babies were fed solids and coffee. This recommendation is also from the 1960s. Parents were encouraged to get their kids off breast milk fast. The alternative was feeding them cereal 2 days after birth. By 3 months of age, they'd be fed bacon and eggs. By 6 months, babies were supposed to drink coffee every morning.